I'm dead. If you bet on me, I'm dead. My partner dead. Brock Lesnar.
Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's ya boy, Dead on Dave. That's right, man. We are live directly after Thursday night rerun. I mean SmackDown. I mean, what the fuck? Okay, look. First off, I'm just going to say this right from the jump. I didn't hate SmackDown. Didn't hate it. Mainly because we've seen this exact episode of SmackDown like 3 times in the past 2 months. I mean, you go back match for match, finish for finish. We have seen this SmackDown. It's incredible. There's a few things that I thought were a little bit interesting, and we'll talk about them as we go through the copious amounts of notes and all that. But Jesus, man, this felt familiar. However, that being said, at least the wrestling didn't give me goddamn eye cancer like Raw did. It did give us more than Raw. It felt like more of a go-home show than Raw did, but that's not saying much, man. That doesn't take too much. And most importantly, for the second week in a row, there was still far too much Raw recap. It seems like it's going back to how it was like 6 months ago when I was really hammering SmackDown, just so pissed off about SmackDown. It's what it seems to be going back to, because there's all these huge, long fucking Raw rewinds and Raw rebounds. But this is the thing that drives me nuts, man. I hate laziness, man. I really do. And they used the exact same ending from Raw in a lot of ways. We've seen these matches. We've seen a lot of these things over and over, and nothing really felt effective. I can't bury the wrestling too much because I felt everything was fairly crisp tonight. There were some mistakes, but overall, it wasn't a terrible show as far as entertainment goes. It's just one that we've seen so many times. And going into what is supposed to be the biggest and most important Royal Rumble in the history of WWE, I think you just kind of want a little bit more, and we certainly didn't get that. And that's kind of a problem. Now, all of that being said, I think there was a few telling things about tonight. One, Byron needs to go. I'm not saying just from SmackDown either. Byron needs to go away from WWE. I'm tired. I put him as a backstage announcer, interviewer, because this is not working. He's not working. He cannot work with King. He cannot work with friggin' Murillo. He can't do it. It's not working out. And I think with King's new attitude as well, him going back to being a heel announcer, it's showing just how lost Byron truly is. That's the first thing, man. Byron needs to go. I'm tired of this. I can't do it no more. I can't continue to watch him just fuck up segments. That's all he does. He just fucks segments up constantly. Derails stuff. He derails actual calling of matches, and he derails it. I mean, it's really, really annoying. It really is. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Black Lagoon, Reinvented SF, Boy Fake Ass, Twat, Gun Cannon, my girl Terry Snow Queen, doing the moderation, along with Gun Cannon, as I haven't taken away his moderation yet. Adrian Alex Poe, Razor Roberts, Clinton G20, Digestive Ceremony. We got all kinds of great people in chat hanging out today. Thank you guys for hanging out. Much appreciated. Let's jump into it. We will be taking your calls. We will be getting to what you guys thought of Monday night, Thursday night, Friday. No, what the hell was it? Because it was just a rehash and a rerun of everything we've seen in the past. But let's get to it, and let's see what happened tonight. The show kicks off with Jericho. We haven't seen that before, and gets interrupted by New Day. Haven't seen that before. However, it was funny because the New Day is hysterical. The whole idea that there is an actual anger over this trombone is great. And if there is not a match between Jericho and Xavier Woods at WrestleMania, they are missing a serious opportunity. Xavier Woods needs a highlight moment of his own. He needs one. I think that he does. To elevate the New Day and himself. Jericho at Mania makes all the sense in the world. Now they have this backstory because it does kind of feel important. It feels important. I mean, I want vengeance for Francesca. I love Francesca. But it was a decent segment. It went a little overly long. That's kind of been the worry about everything. And once again, it seems like Jericho's, at least he announced the match. This time he didn't say, well, we got a match, but I'm making the match. But no, I love I love the New Day. I mean, what they do consistently. Yes, some of the same jokes, but I like the way that they work. I like the way that they move. I like the way they talk. And I think that there is room for more growth out of them. It gets announced Dolph Ziggler versus Dolph Ziggler and the Usos versus the New Day. This match, I'm just like, I can't get into the Usos, man. I'm trying, but I've really had a hard time with them. And it seems like the more aggressive they try to be in the ring, the less convincing they are because they're so out of control. That Samoan drop that they do makes me just angry as hell. But, you know, the match wasn't bad. This is what we kind of expect from these guys. But it's also a match that we've seen a million times. We've even seen this combination of the Usos and Dolph Ziggler, I believe. And Ziggler with face paint does not really make me go, oh, this is something new. I got the Vapors. No, it's just like, okay, we've seen this before. And we see the baby faces. We see Ziggler and Usos get the victory with a triple super kick on Xavier Woods. They get the victory, which more than likely means New Day is retaining the title. Clinton donated $1. Hey, Dave, I didn't see SmackDown. Was it good? Watch the show and you'll find out. Watch the show, read the chat, and listen to what I'm saying, and you'll find out. Because honestly, I don't know. It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but for a SmackDown going into Royal Rumble, should have been a little bit more. I feel that this was kind of a foreshadowing. Thank you for a donation, by the way. Foreshadowing for the New Day continuing to keep their titles. No reason to drop them to the Usos here. Going back to the Usos was only because there is not another tag team that they can feud with at the moment. They've gone through everybody, and there really doesn't seem to be a viable tag team that anyone's going to give a shit about. So I'm looking for someone to make a debut here very, very soon. Very, very soon. After that, we get the whole Royal Rumble by the numbers thing, and just it seemed like there was a whole lot of stuff that was going on, but nothing happened until we got our next match. Jesus. Oh, by the way, the Dolph Ziggler Usos thing, that was a long friggin' match, long segment from beginning to that. It was a good chunk of the show, it felt like. And not enough happened to make me remember it. You know, I'm trying to remember the match. I'm just like, okay. We got a whole bunch of rewinds, recaps until the next match, which was Becky Lynch, the last kicker, against Alicia Fox, who for some reason now looks like Rihanna. I like her new look. I hope that there's something is going to happen with Alicia to where she'll leave Brie or whatever. But I like Alicia's new look. She's more aggressive in the ring, too. They actually let her do more for a change. I like that. I was a little bit surprised about that. I got to be honest. A little bit surprised about the fact that they did not have Becky just completely go through her. I did enjoy my girl Charlotte and Rick on commentary. Rick did more talking. And this is kind of what I was talking about earlier with Byron derailing matches. He really did it in this match. Mario was trying to talk to Flair, and then Byron kept getting involved, and it was just really annoying. And I think it took away from the match. Becky does ultimately win via submission. The disarmer, it wasn't as impressive as her one on Tamina, but the match was better. The way she slapped on the disarmer on big-ass Tamina was pretty cool. But this was a better match, and that's because I think Alicia is getting a little bit more competent. I do kind of like Alicia Fox. I like this new look. I think there's something there. She doesn't need the stupid feathers. She doesn't need the crazy. She's leggy. She's long. She's lean. She can be kind of mean, and I think that's where they need to go with. I like the Rihanna-type look, the crazy mohawk-type hair that they had going on today. It was kind of neat, and I hope that there's something here and maybe breaking up Team Bella for good. I think it will help her quite a bit. Then we got the part where I just want to kill myself, man. I can't do any more of this Miz TV stuff. By the way, we got another donation. Bear donated $5. I finally figured it out, Dave. Pittsburgh Boy was never a troll. He was none other than... What? Oh, I need to know. No, I don't care. Thank you for your donation, Bear. I appreciate the donation. Yeah, we have Wookiee screams tonight, and that's right. He was framed... Okay, what he said was, I finally figured it out, Dave. Pittsburgh Boy was never a troll. He was framed by none other than... It was Gun Cannon, because he donated another $1 to finish his little spiel on Pittsburgh Boy. Thank you for your donation, Mr. Bear. If you want to be like Bear, go ahead and donate to the channel. Right in the description box below, click the donate button, and as you can see, you'll get your comment, your question, whatever displayed. It'll be fun time for all. So much appreciated there. Also, if you want some good old gear from the channel, go to www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. We got all kinds of great stuff there. Support the channel. Much appreciated. Buy the shirt. NWO style, baby. All right, anyway. Miz TV. Let's talk Miz TV, and I'm going to try not to explode here. Was it as bad of a Miz TV as we see a lot of times? No, it wasn't. It wasn't, but I'm just tired of the Miz. I really am. I don't care. I know he was more aggressive and he was looking like an evil thing. I like that Owens turned on him. I like that Dean Ambrose got the dirty deeds on him and all that, but I felt the segment went too long. Dean talking about taking him to an amusement park, Kevin Owens, and all that. It felt just completely, I don't know, contrived. Maybe that's the right word. I just didn't feel it. I like this feud between Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose so much because it had this real organic feel to it. Tonight felt like a sum up, which in part is good because we know the feud is probably ending at Royal Rumble, but it just wasn't a very interesting and entertaining segment. However, that being said, it did get pretty good. Oh, holy shit. Ed Crowley donated $10. Hey, Dave, the new suck ass. I can't believe that. Oh, never mind. I couldn't read the rest of it. Hey, Dave, the new suck ass. I can't believe that's over with you. Hope you're well. I sure hope the Royal Rumble ends well. Just tuned in. Can you talk about your thoughts on AJ Styles? Yes, I will talk about AJ Styles somewhere in this show. Thank you for your donation, Mr. Crowley. How can you not like the New Day? How can you not like the New Day? What the hell's the matter with Ed Crowley? But anyway, thank you for your donation. Much appreciated, Ed Crowley. That's very nice of you. Thank you, sir. But I will talk about AJ Styles. Because I always talk about AJ Styles because I think I had that, folks. Yeah. Anyway, Owens is awesome as always. And he does a great job with just always making things interesting. Him and Dean Ambrose have this great dynamic. But the problem is the Miz. That's my complaint about this segment. It's the Miz. I'm tired of him. I'm tired of his gimmick. I'm tired of his face. I'm tired of his voice. And here's the thing. Mike Mizarian, I actually like. When I hear him talk in interviews and I see him do his thing, he's not terrible. He's not even terrible in the ring. He develops so well. It's just this gimmick. My hand goes up, your mouth goes shut, the whole thing. I'm tired of it. I really am. I can't tell you. I'm just sick and tired of it. Speaking of sick and tired, I cannot watch Bray Wyatt and Ryback go again. It seems like I know that they're building Bray Wyatt, and I know that there's only so many people that they want him to squash and kick ass on. But especially since the Wyatt family's always getting involved. But I'm just tired of Ryback as well. I'm tired of seeing Ryback in there with Bray Wyatt. That being said, this was not a terrible match for knowing what we were going to get. Bray is building to something huge here. And I think he is a dark horse candidate to win the whole damn thing at the Royal Rumble. I'm not counting on it because of the ending. And we will talk about that in a moment. But it's gonna be interesting. They got to go a different direction, man. They got to go a different direction with the Wyatts and not always having them fight the same people. And Ryback is never a good option for almost anybody. But that's just me. So after that, Titus O'Neil, Stardust again. I cannot believe that that we get this match again, the exact same match that I've liked the 3 other times that we've seen, and this was not a bad match. It was a shorter version of the other ones. Once again, Titus O'Neil going over with the Clash of the Titus. But what's the point of this match? They keep playing the same match. There's no story between these two, and the matches aren't good enough to be its own story. So it's just like, what's the point of having these two continuing to do what they're doing? And Stardust, there is more with Stardust than this. He has more use than continuing to job out to Titus O'Neil. And if you're going to job him out to Titus O'Neil, at least have it do something for Titus O'Neil's character. Development, help getting him over. But no, none of that is happening. They're just useless matches in weird parts of the card that really is not helping much in any way, shape, or form. It's pretty damn blah. Let's take a call, man. Let's break up the copious amounts of notes for a second. Let's get to a call because one of my favorite callers is calling in right now. Tony Barrasso, my good friend, the young man with the 40-year-old smoking man's voice. What's going on, Tony? You're live, Dead on Dave.
What's going on?
Oh, we got another donation, it sounds like. Hold on one second, Tony. I couldn't hear you anyway. The Real Bear donated $6. Says gun cannon framed Pittsburgh. It was gun cannon all along, Dave. I have spent so long investigating Pittsburgh boys a troll, but it was all for nothing. I don't even think gun cannon is in top of all of this. There has to be more to this, Dave. Well, you know, I'm really glad Bear is entertaining himself because he is, man. He's going for it, and you know what? Good on you, Bear.
Pittsburgh boys sees in Roman Reigns. I really don't. I don't see what Pittsburgh boys sees in Reigns.
Yeah, well, nobody does, but that's okay. What's going on, buddy, man? I appreciate you calling and what you got for me.
I called. I was listening to the show, by the way, and I'm loving the show so far. And I just thought about someone you mentioned, Bray Wyatt, and I was thinking, if you remembered in 2011 when the Nexus were like taking over the ring and they were like really getting over, on like and everybody was coming to the ring. What if they did that with the Wyatt family? And by the way, I was actually at that Royal Rumble when I was 11. That was one of my Christmas gifts. I was actually there at the Royal Rumble.
Oh, are you talking about the Royal Rumble when CM Punk led the Nexus and they just dominated?
Yeah,
I hated that, by the
how
way.
they were eliminating everybody. Yeah,
I hated it. I can't because I've seen that before. I hate when factions dominate long portions of a Rumble.
Really?
Yeah, because it's pointless.
As long as it's jobbers, that's what I'm saying. If they're just like eliminate like people like R-Truth or something like that.
I mean, I guess so, but then what's the effectiveness if it's nobody of merit? You know?
Yeah, and if Bray Wyatt doesn't win, what's the point?
I think that's kind of the problem right now is the fact that, Bray Wyatt is gaining momentum, but does it really matter if he's gaining momentum over Ryback? Does it really matter if they throw a whole... Tony, let me call back. I got to take this call. Call back, please.
Okay.
All right. Holy crap, this is happening. This is amazing. 253, if this is who I think it is, you're live with Dead on Dave.
Did hell freeze over?
Holy crap, this is my mother, folks. This is actually happening. I had a surprise. I didn't tell anybody about it, but I thought it could happen. And holy God, this is amazing. Calling from Washington right now. Yes, the person that I came from. I was born from this person. My mother, Kimmy. What's going on, Mom?
Did hell freeze over? You shocked me. I told you I'd call you.
I can't believe you called in. I cannot believe that you're actually on the show right now. This is amazing to me. Holy God. How you doing, Mom?
Better than penicillin and the antibiotics and prednisone is helping.
Okay, so
it's not as heavy.
Okay, I'm glad that you're feeling a little bit better.
Better than I was yesterday. It's not as heavy as it was when I go in for my follow-up tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's good, Mom. That's good. Did you by any chance watch SmackDown?
What, last night?
Like 10 minutes ago. It was just on.
Oh. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
It's Thursday, Mom.
Okay, hold on.
It's Thursday for you.
It's going on right now?
No, it's over, Mom. It's over.
No, it's not. It comes on It comes on right now for me.
Oh, you're in the West Coast. It might be. This is incredible. I can't believe you actually called in.
It comes on at 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, don't worry about it. It wasn't very good anyway. Can you name 5 current wrestlers, Ma?
Chris Jericho.
Yeah, well, you're reading. Yeah, well, he's back right now, but can you name any other?
Current?
Yeah, current.
Triple H, the guy with the gorgeous dark hair and the mustache that's so hot. Ooh. He's always on the commercial. I don't know, but he's fucking hot. They keep showing him when they build up to WWE SmackDown.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
He's got the goatee. He got the goatee and the long hair and the mustache. Ooh, boy.
The new champion, Roman Reigns.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Roman Reigns takes on 4 members of the League of Nations. What happened to get to this?
It was a stupid main event. It was a quick squash thing, and then the Wyatts came out, who you don't know. You remember IRS, Ma? Do you remember the wrestler IRS?
IRS.
Erwin R. Shyster. He came out.
Wait. Monday, the case, he had the briefcase handcuffed to his hands.
Yes. This is
okay.
His son. But he actually has 2 sons wrestling in WWE right now. One of them is Bray Wyatt. He's kind of like a supernatural Undertaker character.
I think I've seen him because I do flick onto the wrestling here and there.
You do. I'm glad you clicked on the wrestling. I appreciate that. And this is like your first time ever watching the show. This is incredible.
I'm not watching it. Why? Can I watch it? Where are you?
You could watch it. Yes, Mom. I'm on YouTube. We got a donation. We got a $1 donation, Mom. Bear says, "Hi, Mama Dave." That's from Bear, longtime friend of the channel.
Oh, good. Thanks for supporting my boy.
Well, they can hear you, Mom, because you're actually on the show.
Oh, okay. Thanks for supporting my baby boy.
This is one of those rare times where I can give a crap about wrestling. I want to talk about you, Mom. How are you doing?
No, Dave, because I know you make me out to be a fucking mental case.
No, what are you talking about? No, I'm just, it's incredible that you have such good reception coming from the 7th layer of hell. But other than that, I mean, no, I never say anything bad about you.
I told Terry, I said, this is going to kill him because he will never think in a million years I'd fucking call him.
No.
So never. I said, I am good. I know. And so I said, because I kept looking at Chad. I go, the 7:15. He goes, you remembered. I said, yeah, I want to fucking give my kid a heart attack.
You called right in on time, too. You're never punctual. This is incredible, man. I'm just...
I called you at 7:18, so it's 3 minutes late.
Well, still, I mean, hell, I appreciate you doing that. I mean, it's amazing, Mom.
I thought about it all last time. I kept thinking about it all day, and when he got home, I go, I have to do this for that kid.
I had to extort you to make this happen. I had to blackmail you to make this happen, but...
she didn't call me yet, Chad.
I told you she'll call me tomorrow. Oh, Clinton G donated $1. Hey, Dave, your mom is awesome. And most people say that until you get to know her.
I am awesome, man. I'm the bomb. I am pretty fucking awesome, I gotta say.
My mom is a young mother. She's relatively young. She's only 20 years older than I am. She had me when she was 20, and she'll be 53 in February. What?
David, I will be how old?
53, Ma.
David.
It's okay. It's a distinguished 53.
We discussed it. It is 50 forever now.
No, that's fantasy, Ma.
Well, that's me.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But so my mom is kind of like a wild person. She's very unpredictable. I mean, I remember.
I calmed down.
The last time I was in the States was when my dad died. Who my mom lied to me my entire life that they were married. They were never married. I'm a bastard, and she lied to me my entire life about it. I'm just saying. It's traumatic when you find that out. But my dad died 10 years ago. Actually, 11 years ago now, if you believe it or not. It'll be 11 years in November. And
my God, it's that long already? Wow.
I know, right? The stories.
God, he's turning over now. Look at me.
Yes, he probably is. The stories that I heard from my father's friends about my mother, I swear to God, I started losing hair that day. I swear to God.
I had some fun. We had a lot of fun.
You definitely lived in your 53 years, no question.
We had a blast with Jimmy and all them, and we had a blast. Did a lot of drugs. And that's why I can't believe you're. Well, that's why I can't believe you're so normal.
You know what? You're the second person who said that to me today. And when I was having a conversation about you.
No. Wait. Let me rephrase. You're not normal because you're a mental case like the rest of the Vancuras.
Okay.
But you're better than I would have ever imagined you turn out considering who your mother is.
Well, I appreciate that, Mom. I do.
No, I won't say who your mother is. I'll say who the psycho bloodline we're related to.
We got a lot of psychos in our family. There's no question about that. But you know what? That's okay. What doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? Digestive Ceremony says Mrs. Vancura sounds like a vodka woman.
I've known you for 32 years.
Hey, Ma, this guy in the chat, Digestive Ceremony, says Mrs. Vancura sounds like a vodka woman. Actually, it's Mrs. McCain. She married a McCain, and she sounds like a vodka woman.
You know what? Tell them yes. Oh, I forgot. They can hear me.
You can just talk.
I got a cold. I got a cold right now, so I sound sort of because I'm sicker than shit. But I'm okay. What was I saying, Dave?
I don't know, Ma. This is so surreal to me right now.
David, I'm a little buzzy. What was I saying?
Are you smoking weed?
I just did.
Oh. You're sick. You're sick and you're toking up?
That's the first. Yeah, that's the only thing that made me feel better.
Is weed.
Yeah, I tried smoking for 3 days and I couldn't suck into smoke. And I haven't even smoked cigarettes. And that's why, did I say I went to the hospital again?
Yeah, you did. You told me you went to the hospital yesterday. But that's like a monthly occurrence.
So, yeah, but now I know that carry a Z-Pack on me and my prednisone, and that's all they gave me and sent me home. So I carry prednisone on me, and I forgot to freaking take it when I was having a bad reaction.
Well, don't have a bad reaction.
Like I said, we've had this cold for over a month, so I'm going in with this appointment tomorrow because he's got walking pneumonia or something. That's what I thought I had for that.
He has walking pneumonia?
Who?
Joe.
Who?
My stepdad.
Well, I think he does. He doesn't sound good. And when he went in the other day,
you're diagnosing him. Dr. Kimmy's diagnosing him.
Well, yeah. Well, anyways, so we got an appointment. We both got to go for a follow-up because he went on sick call the other day, which he stayed in the hospital the whole day with me, so he didn't even really get a sick call.
Uh-huh.
But his chest is terrible. He's coughing like a fucking lunatic. And, well, I thought for certain when they said they'd seen something on my x-ray, you know what my first thought was?
Yeah, cancer.
Well, yeah, I go, well, that's it. I got lung cancer. I got that. Let me call my kid.
That's
yeah, there's that. But, no, it's just my COPD acting up and asthma and all that crap.
Well, I'm glad you're feeling
better.
That's
how you... Well, that was just it, because they gave me a heavy dose of Z-Pack, very strong, and they gave me my prednisone, which opens your lungs up right away. So that's what you should be on.
I'm glad you're feeling well enough to smoke weed. That's important.
Well, yeah, me too. It didn't bother me. I couldn't smoke for 4 days. Man, that's about fucking killed me.
Is that dog in the background barking?
Yeah, he is so fucking cute. Yeah, he's barking to go out, and then he stands at the door because he doesn't want to go out. He's just fucking with me and Joe, and then we go to the door to let him out, and then he goes running the other way. So this occurs for like 2 hours. This occurs for 2 hours every night. So he's got his days and nights mixed up. Okay, yeah. Well, we threw the couch out because he ate all the way through the springs and everything. So all it was, every morning we woke up, there was foam all over the fucking living room, and now you can see there was no couch left. It was all springs, so we threw the love seat out.
That's not good.
This dog
eats everything, yet you refuse to train him.
Yeah, I told you, he ate 3 of my Xanax and it didn't kill him.
Hey, Mom, I'm glad that you called him.
I think he ate 4 of my Percocet, my last 4 too, but I didn't even calm the motherfucker down.
That's not good. Yeah.
Well, not slowing her down any.
Hey, Ma.
God dang.
Hey, Ma, I'm thinking about giving him delirium. Hey, Ma, I appreciate you calling in. I really do. I got to get to some more calls. Can you give me, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? The WWE title's on the line. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble?
Wait a minute. What did you just say to me? You got to get some more clothes, but you're hanging up on your mother. Is that what you're telling me after I fucking scheduled you in?
I'm glad you scheduled me in. Don't get me wrong. But I mean, it's a review show. I gotta go back to the review.
Go ahead. Go make your money. I know this.
Making money. This is how I remain sane.
No. Okay, dumbass. If you're not catching on to what I'm saying, send my boy some donations. He's badass.
You know what? That's an awesome plug.
I wish I had the money to give you some, but I don't. So there you go. So everybody give my kid some donations because he
Not
is
too
worth
much,
it.
or she'll hit me up for money. If you give me too much, she'll be hitting me up because I guarantee you she's monitoring how much I make tonight.
Dave.
What?
Oh yeah, because if I made you money, I get half. if our anniversary is the 16th or golden, shut up.
I'm not saying anything. It's not.
Shut up.
But I'm just saying.
Shut up. Yeah, okay. It is. That was just renewal.
Well, Mom, people don't know what you're talking about.
You do.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, like, should I tell people what we're talking about?
No.
My mom and my stepdad have been married a long time, but they did have a hiccup where they got divorced for a matter of, like, officially, like 3 weeks. And
9 days.
9 days? That's how long officially it was?
Yeah, because when we went and reapplied for it, they go, you only been divorced 9 days.
That's hysterical. Bear just donated $1. Says because Mama Dave said so.
What happened?
I got another $1 donation and said because Mama Dave said so.
Thank you. Give him more. I told you, I knew this would make your whole day like history.
Nobody makes me insane like you do. Nobody causes me more angst in my life than you do. But you know what? I do love you, Mon. I'm really happy you called in. Thank you. It really does mean.
Well, no, because I know I'm your favorite person in the whole wide world, even though you don't want to admit it.
Let's not get crazy. Let's not go overboard here, Ma.
I know I am, so I don't even have to think it.
Whatever you got. Go smoke some more weed.
I'm about to, and let the baby call me tomorrow.
Okay, at least we'll call you tomorrow.
But I got a doctor's appointment at he's 10:05. His is at 10:05. Mine's at 10:30. My time, so I'll be back here by no later than 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
She'll probably be asleep. Oh no, it's Friday. She can call. She can call Friday.
Okay.
All right, Ma.
All right. Good luck on the show. Everybody, give him money.
All right. Thank you, Ma.
Have fun, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tell everyone to keep it copious.
Keep it copious. Oh yeah, I got to order. No, I didn't break that cup, but I want another cup and a shirt.
Okay. All right, I love you.
All right, Melanie's not up on the show with you?
No, it's 4:30. She's asleep.
Oh, okay. All right, hi, Mel. Bye, Mel. All right, have fun, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you.
All right, love you, Ma. I'll talk to you later. My mother, everybody. Holy God, my mother. That went so much better than I thought that was going to go. I thought it was going to be an absolute train wreck. Unbelievable. Thanks, Mom, for calling. I appreciate it. Tony, thank you for being patient and calling back in. My mother is now gone. How are you doing, buddy?
Great. I love that. That's the best part of the show. It was awesome. Hope you like my new profile pic here.
I do. I came. That's hysterical. That's hysterical.
His face makes it the best. Oh my God. How I thought about SmackDown was an alright show, and I just cannot. I'll tell you right now. I can't defend the Usos anymore.
No, neither can I.
I just can't.
They're becoming too much like Reigns. It's like two little Reignses.
The Uso crazy dive and the super kicks and the splash. That's it.
It's what they got. And then a really botched Samoan drop. They have that really ugly Samoan drop that they have.
That Reigns does better when he really does it.
Yeah. Can you believe that Reigns actually does a move better than the Usos? It's incredible.
Oh, man.
So what else did you think about SmackDown tonight, man?
I thought the how it opened up was all right. I guess
It was okay.
it was like,
But we've seen
it
it.
was okay. Yeah.
That's the thing about tonight. I feel like we've seen all of this over and over
Yeah,
and
exactly.
over.
Yeah, I knew something was wrong. Yeah, exactly. Oh man, this show is depressing.
It's like, how do we get back on track after my mom? You know, it's just
No, like it's the Royal Rumble. Everybody's supposed to be excited. We can't get excited if you're not even going to try on SmackDown.
yeah, that is a big problem too.
Hype kills it. It kills it. And
I think that they're hoping on the intrigue of what's going on, but I mean, they kind of gave it away for me tonight with having the exact same ending from Raw. There's no way Bray Wyatt goes over strong on Raw, goes over strong on SmackDown, and then wins the title. So now, to me, Bray Wyatt's out of the entire situation. Then we also get the news.
He doesn't really need it.
Now, Meltzer last night on his podcast stated that Daniel Bryan has been cleared by yet another doctor, not James Morone from WWE, but a UCLA doctor.
I heard he was going to get tested.
And that could lead to him being reinstated, possibly by the Rumble. I mean, he doesn't think it's going to happen. He doesn't know, but he wouldn't be surprised if that were to happen. I would be surprised because it doesn't seem like a very good idea unless you're going to have him win it, because you can't have him be in the Rumble and not win the damn thing. Because if he comes in and gets eliminated in a crappy way, it's just going to hurt whoever wins.
Exactly. As long as it's not Reigns, I'm completely fine. But it just seems that they want to build Reigns and they just want to force him down our throats as much as they can. It's going to prove it if he wins the Rumble.
Yeah, it will. But you know what? When Reigns was started, when he finally got over, when he won the belt in Philadelphia, I wasn't too upset about the fact that he would be going on and having something huge happen at the Rumble like this. Because if done right, I think it could be a really effective segment. I think it could be an effective thing, and it's a huge feather in the cap. Hell, that means he's won 2 straight. He won one of the biggest Royal Rumbles of all time. That's prestigious. It helps build his resume to take him serious as a champion. But unfortunately, they're not doing that. What they're doing is every week we're seeing him get the hell beaten out of him in a match and then make a comeback in the last 3 minutes.
On the mic. And then him botching on the mic.
Botching on the mic. That's right. It's terrible. What's your rating for tonight, Tony?
5.
5. You're going to go with a big E. 5?
You know what? I'm surprised some people don't like the New Day. I'll be honest with you. At first, I didn't think much of the New Day. And now I think it's great.
I love the New Day.
The way they're selling everything, like their products are just going out. Like selling out, I love it.
I love what they do. I love that they oversell. I love that they go crazy. I love that they seem to be able to really do what they want. And it's just
the trombone.
The trombone, yeah, I love it. Francesca, I love the whole thing. I love that she has a name. I love when friggin' what's his name gets thrown over the rope there, and Xavier Woods actually gets on the ground next to him and starts laughing. It's hysterical. Hysterical. But yeah. Hey, I appreciate the call, Tony, man. Thanks a lot, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Have a good night.
I'll see you through the Rumble, buddy. It's going to be, we'll see what happens.
Should be good, hopefully.
Take it easy, bud.
See ya.
Bear donated another $5. I have close friends of mine whose fucking grandma survived the fucking concentration camp, you asshole. Patrick Lynn, 2016. So sorry that your feelings are hurt. Maybe you should find a nice safe space, Patty. All right, apparently more things are spilling over from the chat. Okay. Pittsburgh boy, the guy who started all of this craziness in my chat. Pittsburgh boy, what's going on? You're live with Dead on Dave.
It's just something I want to say about the Rumble.
All right.
Well, first off, everyone here knows how much of a Reigns fan I am.
Just a little bit.
But for the sake of his fucking future, I hope to God he loses this Rumble. I pray to God he loses.
Well, the question is why? Why do you think he should lose this? Because I think if he loses it, I think that there's a bigger detriment to him that if he were to go back and win the title at WrestleMania again.
So either way, they're fucked.
I think, well, unless they do something interesting. Because if he loses, I got a feeling that Triple H is winning the belt. And Jesus.
I just don't want him to get booed out of the building. I don't want to see his future in the business getting like really fucked up.
Well, he has to improve then. I mean, this does not come down to people being unfair to him. He's not improving. We saw it again tonight, man. This is bad booking, but it was also bad performance. This match sucked tonight. It's just like everything he does: punch, kick, punch, kick, punch, kick, spear. You know, and that's all he has. We get the another 4-on-1 handicap match. They just beat him down. There's nothing there. There's no substance to the guy. It's frustrating, and especially because we're continuing to see it all the time. It's the same thing every week.
So the question I have is what exactly, like, I understand he has to be a badass and that, but what exactly can happen for him to, you know, be amazing at the Rumble, but yet have the crowd still going with him? Like, what?
That might be too far gone at this point. It might be too far gone at this point. That's the thing. Since they put themselves in a tough situation, how I would book this is real simple. Very something similar to Stone Cold Steve Austin in '99. He gets in there early. You have someone big at number 2, maybe even Brock Lesnar, maybe Bray Wyatt, but it can't be just a jobber. You don't want to see like R-Truth come in and then, you know, Roman Reigns just starts going through people. If Roman Reigns starts eliminating people one at a time, and are just destroying people, then it's going to be an ugly night. Nobody wants to see that. I think he needs to get taken out. This is exactly what I would do. I'd have Roman Reigns number 1. I wouldn't have a number 1, but because he is number 1, you have him come out, and then the lights go out, the Wyatts surround the ring, and absolutely decimate him. And you put him on the outside. You don't put him in an ambulance like you did with Austin, but you put him on the outside, and you leave him there for about half the goddamn match. And then he makes a comeback later on, and then if you want to go with a Triple H coming in at 30, which Clinton G, who just donated $1 saying that he would win at 31, is going to be the case, then you could do that. But you can't just have him get eliminated in a crappy way either. It's got to be a spectacular way. You don't want to try to have WWE making him feel like a sympathetic character. They've tried that too much, and it simply doesn't work. I don't know if you can abandon Roman Reigns either. I think that he still has value, and I still feel like there is a way to turn this around, but it's not just about booking anymore. And you seem to be under the impression that it is only about booking. It's really more about what he's able to do with the time that he is given. This is the first time in like a month he's been on SmackDown. You realize that?
Yeah.
It's just like, I want to see more improvement out of him. I want to see better quality matches out of him. I don't care about the microphone stuff because they are limiting his mic work, and that's good, but I want to see better quality matches. I want to see improvement. That's all.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, there you go. Did you watch SmackDown? It doesn't sound like you watched SmackDown tonight. Did you watch it?
No, I watched the Penguins and Flyers game.
Oh, okay. Well, that's lovely. Lovely. Did you hear my mom on the show earlier? My mom was here.
Yeah, I actually got here right in the middle of that.
My mom was here. Can you believe that? That's incredible. And she didn't go crazy. I thought she was going to go nuts, and it was actually a really good thing. I actually got emotional. Like, oh, my mom's here.
Does she usually go crazy on you?
Oh, my mom is insane. And my mom was crazy. That's why I was so adamant about her calling in, because I'm like, oh my God, the possibilities, the things that could happen. Oh, unicorn farts. It's going to be great. Hey, I hope you enjoyed your hockey game, and I appreciate you calling in, buddy.
All right, man.
All right, Pittsburgh, take it easy, bud. Pittsburgh boy, everybody. Pittsburgh boy. Sorry to everybody who tried to call in during the call with Pittsburgh. We've had a bunch of callers, but you know how the deal is. It's one at a time. Bear donated $1. Hi, Pittsburgh boy. He's gone. He's gone. Big shout out to everyone in chat. XLT Live Podcast is up in the chat. That's my boy, Too Tall. Patrick Glynn is here, and he is getting in the fights in the... Here's the thing. I'm just going to say this one thing about the chat and the moderators and all that. these guys are going to do what they do. Let them go most of the time, unless they're making really disgusting things. It would have to be a whole hell of a lot. There's no point in having this drama in the chat. It's kind of stupid. Let's take a phone call. 646, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Oh, what's going on? It's Kakarabia.
Kakarabia, what's up, buddy?
I'm chilling, man. I told you, man, before we start talking about wrestling, I told you that Lightning was the best.
Because they won one game?
That was not just one game. They
beat the Hawks tonight. The Hawks won 12 straight. That means nothing. Let me ask you this. Who's the defending NHL Stanley Cup champions?
You are absolutely right. The Blackhawks.
And who did they beat?
Tampa Bay last year. They beat Tampa Bay last year.
That's right, they did.
You're right. You're absolutely right, my G. You absolutely right.
I didn't get to see this game. It actually looked like a pretty decent game.
It was a great game. They were giving on free TV right here in the NHL channel because I got the NHL channel.
Yeah.
So I was watching it, and I was watching SmackDown, but SmackDown wasn't all that. It was good. It was better than Raw.
It's not like it was a bad SmackDown, but it was the same SmackDown that we always see, you know?
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, and you were right about that, man. The Usos, man, they're getting out of control, man.
Yeah,
they're coming out in every segment and all that, man.
I'm just like, if I have to see him dancing anymore and so's, and it's just like I don't see. We need another tag team. We need a new tag team to emerge in this division, like desperately. I don't know if it's Cass and Enzo. I don't know if it's Alpha Male. I don't know who. But somebody needs to come in and dominate and be an interesting tag team. Because the New Day, they need somebody to feud with.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right about that, man. It's getting boring, the tag team division. Although I saw something good, I actually enjoyed these guys, the League of Nations. They look like they're back stronger than ever. When they beat up on Kalisto. That was pretty funny.
They did the Three Stooges spot with Kalisto where they push him around in a circle.
Yeah, I was cracking up and I was laughing. I was like, oh my God, Kalisto has no chance. But is Wade Barrett injured? Because I didn't see him fight against the Roman Reigns.
That's the rumor. You know, that's the rumor is that he's been hurt with a neck injury, but nobody knows the severity. So at least he's on TV, but who knows?
Got you. All right, man. I can't wait for the Rumble, man. I hope Reigns wins, man.
We'll pull for Reigns and make sure you call in during the prediction show and let me know exactly what you think is going to happen, all right?
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to call you because I'm going to be watching the football games and all that and drinking. So I
might go before the playoff games tomorrow. I'm not sure on the time. Just keep an eye out for the link.
I think what is it? The first game is the Denver game is first.
Yeah.
Denver, New England is first, and then Carolina and Arizona's at 6:00. So.
And one's on Saturday, one's on Sunday, right?
No, they're both on Sunday, man.
Oh, they're both on Sunday. Oh, okay, so no, they'll be fine. Tomorrow a Saturday is the prediction show, so no worries.
All right. No, so I'm definitely gonna call, man. You already know, man. Take it easy.
All right, buddy. You take it easy, man. Thank you, Kakarabia.
Man, no problem, man.
All right, buddy. Kakarabia. Everybody, Kakarabia. Gun Cannon, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Was this all photocopied tonight? I swear to God.
It felt like it was a cut and paste. It was like Kenny Florian was actually writing tonight. That's a deep joke. Not a lot of people are going to get that joke. Kenny Florian was just suspended by Fox Sports for plagiarism. We got another donation. That's a good thing.
I said what not?
Clinton donated $1. Dave wins the Rumble. If only. If only.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Can't be much worse, right?
Yeah.
What you got for me, Gun Cannon?
Well, I guess your Nazi mod's here, I guess.
Oh yes, you're a Nazi mod. I wasn't intending you to be a full-time mod, but the fact that it pisses people off that you are a mod is why I left you a mod.
I'm fine with that. I mean, I don't think I've hit the ban button once yet.
Hell, you earned it.
I hit it once. I know.
You've given me plenty of content. You come in and you've sat with me on video game shows. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Digestive ceremony. No, Kenny Flynn wasn't fired. He was suspended, though. What do you got for me, Gun Cannon? I'll take
Well,
another call if you don't got nothing for me.
Well, it was horrible. God, I liked the New Day segment. I thought it was good. Past that, I don't know. I couldn't really get behind it. I think Raw just really tainted a lot of that, though.
You said taint. That's great. By the way, we just got another donation for tonight. Thank you very much. The Real Bear donated $2. Hashtag Straight Savage. I have to put this here because I was timed out again by Nazi mods against freedom of speech. We got drama.
It is. It's like a...
For your mama. Speaking of moms, did you hear my mom earlier?
Yes, I kept saying it. Can she be like a weekly person on the show?
It was not
I swear
easy
to God.
to get her on at all, man. Like you would have thought I had to go through agents to like get her on. It was a very difficult thing. I was so surprised when she actually called. I was so excited because I was actually on with Tony when she called, and I just like freaked out. I'm like, Tony, I gotta go. This is incredible because my mom actually called in. It was just great. It went really well too, so that's good.
All I know is as soon as you asked her, "Are you smoking weed?" She said, "Yes." I about dropped my dinner. I was like, "Really? That's awesome."
I'm sure when I asked the question, people were like, "How could you ask that of your mother?" I go, "Because I know the answer is probably yes."
It was great. That was awesome. Like I said, if she could be like a weekly thing, that'd be freaking sweet.
I'll try to get on more a little bit. Get her on more frequently. Sam Harlock says, Dave, do you have any pics or is she on Tinder? No, she's not on Tinder. She's married. And if you want to know what she looks like, take away my beard, and that's basically it. She's got bigger boobies than I do, though. But that's basically that's my mom, basically.
Jeez. But no, that was about it. I mean, I've read up a little more on the whole thing with AJ Styles and it pretty much being sealed and done. So
oh yeah, he'll be there at Royal Rumble. I'm almost 100% sure of that. But he might not fight. He might not be in the match. I'm almost 100% convinced that he'll be at the Royal Rumble. I don't know if he'll be in the Royal Rumble.
I'm wondering, I mean, I know with his past and whatnot, do you maybe see something like, I don't know, say somebody from the Authority wins, like Triple H or somebody, and he comes out and does something and then just walks.
You know what would be interesting? I was thinking about this. Everyone is expecting Triple H to be number 30 and like win the Rumble. What if Triple H at 30 comes out, walks to but he's in a suit. We hear the time to play the game and all that, right? But he's in a suit. He comes to the ramp and he says, "Here's your number 30 entrant, AJ Styles." How fucking awesome would that be?
That would be good. That'd, depending on how the rest of the show went, if the rest of the show was tanking, that'd probably save it.
That would be wild. I think saying his name like that would help get him over. I think, because obviously they're not going to be able to use his old TNA theme song, the one that I like, the You Are, You Are. I love that song. You are, I am. I love that song. They're not going to be able to use that, so there's nothing that's going to be able to really give people an idea of who he is until they just flash his name on the screen. But if Triple H introduces him as like the corporate pick for number 30, that could be interesting. By the way, I think we got another donation. Bear donated $2. Hey, Gun Cannon, join us. We could use a man on the inside. I know you used to be a good man before the Supreme Nazi known as Patrick Lynn got to you. End your evil ways, Gun Cannon. Jesus.
Can you tell what this is? People need hugs.
I know, right?
People need
XLT
hugs.
Live Podcast, my boy Tuto says, don't believe AJ is 30 or wins. I don't either. It would just be interesting as fuck. It would be interesting because everybody's expecting Triple H to be the last guy in there because Vince kind of said it a few weeks ago. You'll never see it coming and all that shit. So people are expecting him to come in at that point. So it would be really interesting if they do something just a little bit off the beaten path. And I think it would help get him over if you actually really saying his name, being a tool, not a tool, but a being brought in like that, giving an ovation like that. Triple H essentially giving him his spot that everybody assumed he was going to have. I think that would be really, really unique and cool. I would love to see that. I think AJ is going to have more of an impact in WWE than people think he's going to, because I've read a lot about this deal of what they had to do to make this happen, to get him to WWE, because there was a lot of big money deals being thrown around. And apparently from Meltzer and other people with a little bit of idea of what happened, they blew him away with an offer. So
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that would be fantastic. I think if you could, I mean, if they really wanted to kind of put a spin on it, have him go in, and this is, you know, have him go in, win it the next night when he goes out there with the Authority, just drop Triple H.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That would actually be cool. And I gotta say, I actually like the last theme he had when he was with TNA, when he was going against the Aces and Eights. I thought that was a really good theme.
Yeah, I don't know. Clinton donated $1. Number 30, AJ Styles, get ready to fly. Thank you, Clinton, for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, final thoughts, Gun Cannon. Anything else? Rating? Anything you got?
I'm gonna give it a 3 because like I said, I couldn't watch the whole thing, and what I saw, other than the New Day thing, I just couldn't get behind it.
Super duper. I appreciate the call, Gun Cannon. You have a really good night.
You too.
Take it easy, buddy. Gun Cannon, everybody. Gun Cannon. Reinvented SF Boy in the chat. Kakarabia Digestive Ceremony. Isaac A in the chat. We got all kinds of people. Sayel, excuse me, in the chat. We got my good friend Too Tall from XLT Live Podcast. Make sure you check him out. He's over here. Sammy Harlock in the chat. We got all kinds of good people hanging out, being crazy. It's awesome. Let's take another call. Let's keep the train rolling. Matt J, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Well, this was a better show than Raw, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was a copy and paste show, man. It's like we've seen these exact matches on SmackDown over the last 3 weeks. Repetition is hard to overlook.
I was actually being sarcastic.
It was better than Raw. No, you weren't wrong, though. That's the thing. This was a better show than Raw. Raw was terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, it just feels like they're saying to us, hey guys, you know, we'll give you a show, and it was better than Raw, but it was still mediocre. I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't that good.
No, I'm in 100% agreement. And I'm wondering if they're kind of like really waiting for the WrestleMania season to kick off the night after Royal Rumble to kind of kick things into high gear. I don't know. At this point, I have no idea. It's going to be interesting to see what they decide to do. Builds don't seem to matter as much to pay-per-views as they once did. It's like this has got to be the 4th or 5th pay-per-view in a row where the go-home show was just meh. I mean, who gives it? It didn't do anything to hype the event. But it doesn't necessarily mean that Royal Rumble's going to suck. There are some nice matches on this card, and I'm actually looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the undercard, it's very solid.
Yeah.
I mean, like 1 or 2 matches I think has potential to be really good. That being the Last Man Standing match and the Divas Championship match. I think both those matches could be really good.
Yeah, I agree.
But
I
if
like
there's
what we
one
got
thing,
out of Becky tonight, too. I like that we saw a little bit different out of Alicia Fox. I like her new look. Becky looked really good tonight. I think that's going to be a good match. This should be Becky and Charlotte's best match yet.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. But if there's one thing that this show told me tonight, it's that Kevin Owens is absolutely going to win back the belt back. Because
yeah, it looks like
because Ambrose got the upper hand again, and his music played, and he was standing tall.
Yeah,
I mean, it just seems like they're making it so obvious.
Yeah, I think it more than likely. You know what, though? They could go with the strength card here and let Dean continue to hold the Intercontinental title, which I don't have a problem with either. I'm wondering exactly what they're going to do because I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe Bray Wyatt and Brock Lesnar is going to happen. So maybe there's something else going on with Kevin Owens. I don't know. This is why it's an interesting-ass Royal Rumble because at the very least, now granted, there wasn't a lot of great build, but there is a lot of intrigue because nobody seems to be 100% sure exactly what's going to happen at Rumble, even who's going to win anymore. Even though if I had to guess, based off tonight, I would think Roman Reigns, since the fact that Bray Wyatt once again stood tall. But I still feel like we're going to have a couple surprises. Like, I still think that Daniel Bryan could be a surprise entrant now with some more of the information that's come out. So there's a lot of stuff going on. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to this Rumble because I really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what they have in plan, what they have for in store for Mania, but I think that last man standing match, I think it's going to end with an apron powerbomb, to be honest, and a 10 count. That's how I think it's going to happen.
I think that's a possibility. I think that is definitely a possibility.
They've been teasing it like he attempted it on Neville, and I think he tried it with Ambrose one time. So I mean, it's got to happen sometime.
He haven't hit it in a while, though. That's the thing.
Last time he hit it was at Cena. Well, he hit it on Cena at Money in the Bank. That was the last time he did it.
And that was awkward looking because everything Cena takes is awkward looking. But
terrible seller, terrible,
just awful. I don't even think it's his fault. He's just unbelievably awkward and uncoordinated. It's not his fault.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, like, you see someone like Neville taking that powerbomb on the apron, it just looks so nice. It's like, ew.
Well, because
Terrible.
Neville he bumps hard and he won't even brace, you know. It's pretty crazy. By the way, we just got another donation. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Bear donated $2. He says, and once again, furthering all the drama in the chat, which, Terry can't take the truth. The Nazi mod under the Nazi mod. LOL, get it? Timed me out again. Hashtag straight fucking savage. Hashtag Patrick Glenn equals supreme Nazi mod. PS high caller. At least he said hi to you. That's nice, Matt.
Yeah, that is really nice.
And you can hear Matt J not fucking caring. Incredible. What's your rating for tonight, Matt?
I thought it was decent. I mean, I enjoyed the Miz TV segment, which was awesome, and the main event segment was okay. I'm going to give it a 6. It was all right.
All right, yeah, that's fair. That's about where I am. I think that's fair. You and I are usually pretty much on the same page. So I appreciate the call, and you have yourself a really good night, Matt.
See ya.
Take it easy, buddy. Matt J, everybody. Matt J, always a good caller. Got another donation. Donations are hot and heavy tonight. Thank you guys very much for supporting the channel. This is going to go a long way in keeping all the numbers and all the XSplit and all that good stuff going. Thank you guys very much for that. Clinton donated. Dave, did you hear JBL is going into the Hall of Fame? I heard he's on the short list. Yes, there is a leaked list of names for potential people going in. JBL, the Freebirds, Miss Jacqueline, if you guys remember Miss Jackie, her going in, that would be interesting, and a few others. So, yeah, I think it's about time JBL goes in. Even though his main run wasn't very long. It wasn't a super long main run, but it was definitely significant, and I think he's a Hall of Famer. I like JBL. I always have, always will. I like him a lot. Oh, this has been one crazy-ass show, man. My mom was here tonight. Can you believe that shit? Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And that's been a lot of fun. And it's been a good show. I've had more fun on here tonight talking with my mother and talking with all of you guys than I did with SmackDown, which I felt was underwhelming, but not necessarily a bad show. That's the thing. As much as I had issues with SmackDown as far as being a copy and paste show, something we've seen over and over, I didn't think it was necessarily a terrible show by any stretch. But going into Royal Rumble, you just want to see more. And we didn't get that, and that makes it really difficult. So we'll go ahead and we will give a last notice here for anybody else who wants to call in. Please do so. And as we're waiting for that, we will talk a little bit of news. How about Sonny? In a long story, it seems like this is finally happening where Sonny Tamisic is signed on officially with Vivid Entertainment and will do a motherfucking porn. Yes, TMZ reports that Sonny and Vivid boss Steve Hirsch recently came to an agreement, and while Vivid has already started airing a teaser that includes previously filmed adult footage, Sonny will be shooting new scenes for the final release. The movie will be titled, and I'm not making this up, Sonny Side Up, In Through the Back Door. Tammy told TMZ that Vivid offered her something much, much higher than the original offer. Probably a damn legal team, if I had to guess. On a related note, Sunny said she'd be taking her WWE Hall of Fame ring down from eBay. She was going to sell it on eBay, but now she's not. Look, some people are probably like, oh, God, she's old. I don't give a hell how old Sunny is. I don't care how out of shape she might look. I'm going to watch this in 3D if I can. I am going to watch this with as much vigor and optimism. I've been wanting to see this forever. I don't know where people are getting the $500,000 number. I'm not seeing that, but that doesn't mean it's not true. I'm just going off of the reports that I'm reading, which does not give an actual number. So we'll see. She just says it's more than the $100,000 that was allegedly reported. But $500K, $500,000 wouldn't surprise me. But really, does she need $500K, or does she need she needs a lawyer on retainer is what she needs. I'm excited, man. I want to see. Oh, God. I hope she take a money shot. Please, Sunny. I don't even know. I can't even deal with it. Oh, I'm watching that shit. I watched the China porns, and I didn't feel bad about it. It's just true. Here's a quick Shinsuke Nakamura update. I haven't read this one yet. It says, Protease announced today that their line of t-shirts for Shinsuke Nakamura will be pulled after January 31st. Nakamura will finish up his New Japan Pro Wrestling the night before, and as noted, he's headed to WWE for a few weeks in February for training and medical testing. So it looks like that is also happening. We got another donation. Clinton donated $1, says, hell yeah, I'm watching that in 4K. I am watching Sunny get fucked in 4K HD. So say we all, Clinton. So say we all. Let's take another call here. Tony Hall, you're live with Dead on Dave. Everybody get ready to listen up carefully. Tony Hall, what you got for me?
I was watching SmackDown. It was an okay show. And,
it was all right.
And the of excitement, like, you know, the beginning, like, what's it called? Live Daycare. It was Dean Ambrose and the Miz. You heard Dean Ambrose said to Miz, he told him to shut up.
Yeah.
And he said, I want to fight Owens. I want to fight his back on that. You know that side of the ring? You can buck his back.
Yeah, the apron.
It was the bear trap, all that. So it was really good. I think it's a drinking match. I like this match.
I like the match. I like the feud. I didn't like this segment mainly because I'm tired of the Miz. I don't need to hear Dean Ambrose talk about how he's going to take him into a damn amusement park of pain. I thought that was a little bit much, but oh well.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. And you do like the between Becky Lynch and Charlotte at the War Rumble?
Yeah, it should be a good match. I'm excited about that.
I am too. I'm the same way. Oh, Jay, I've got last week. I forgot to tell you. The Solar Storm coming. There's a blizzard coming in. Warning. Any Germany? Any snow down there yet? Or are you? Heard?
I'm in a place where we don't get too extreme of weather. It does get cold. Actually, it's going to be a little bit warmer where I am. So I don't know. It's probably more than likely that's going to be in Bavaria if I had to guess.
Okay, we're getting at 18, 24 inches.
Oh, I thought you were talking about for me. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm saying you have it not. So
it's not that bad.
Wow. The one Rumble.
Yeah.
Dave. The Royal Rumble is gonna be like, I gotta guess, if one range between. Oh, I'm gonna be good at the end, the final four. I'm thinking Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns.
Mm-hmm.
How about Bray Wyatt? And look at this one, AJ Styles, the final four. Who will win that match?
I have no idea at this point. No idea. I couldn't tell you. Couldn't venture a guess. It depends on how the match goes. It depends. I mean, I'll have a really good idea after the first 10 minutes of this match. To see how Roman Reigns is booked, I'll have a really good idea at that point. We'll see.
Okay.
But this is now, what's your rating for tonight?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't get mad at me for it.
I'm not. I never get mad at you. You always say that. I don't know what the hell.
I know. I'm just like I'm gonna give it 4.0 something like that.
Okie dokie.
I guess.
Fair enough.
Hey, I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna shave. I can't believe your mother called in. I was surprised.
Yeah, I was surprised too, man. It was a good time.
I know. I had the same way.
It was fun. It was fun. My mom's okay. All right. Well, you have yourself a good shower, I guess. I hope that's not too creepy. And have a good night, buddy.
I will.
Take it easy, Tony. Take it easy, Tony. Over the top rope you go. There you go. Well, I don't think Tony can be outdid. So I think that's about going to wrap it up. We had a good time. We got all kinds of craziness happening within the chat. Apparently, I'm now evil. Yes, I'm puppet master. Here's the thing. All this stupid shit in the chat, the chatters versus the mods versus chatters, you're all fucking retarded. How about that? Dave's on Dave's side, because that's the only side that matters. Because this is Dead on Dave Productions, bitches. You're in my world. You want to talk about the game? I am the fucking game, JR. Anyway, thank you guys very much, man. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 1,800. Boy, I'd love to get there by the end of the month, and I appreciate all the support. Also, big thank you to everybody for the donations tonight. Holy God. Clinton, Bear, friggin' Ed Crowley. Speaking of which, another donation. Clinton donated another $1. I have a feeling WWE in 2016 will be really good. I hope you're right, Clinton. I hope you're right. And I think you could be right. I think once we get past the Rumble and things become a little bit more clear for WrestleMania, you could be right. Could be 100% right, but we'll see. Thank you guys for all the support. Thank you for the calls. I want to say thank you to my mother for not only calling in, but not being insane. For not being insane. It was so nice that did not go terribly. It was wonderful. I actually had a really nice time talking to my mom. That's like the best conversation I've had with my mom in years. And you all heard it. So if you guys like my mom on the show, let me know, man. I'll try to get her on more often. It was pretty fun. She's high as fuck right now. I'm going to call her in a minute. I'm sure she is just smoking that good. But thank you guys very much for hanging out. I appreciate it. We'll see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. And I want to let you guys know, we got a hell of a weekend. I will be live at night for like the next 5 nights. Tomorrow, we have a brand new show debuting, sort of. It's a video game show. We are going to be going Friday Night Scares with me. That's right. I'm going to be playing actual scare games, not like fucking Dead Space. No, I'm going to play games that are going to give me a heart attack, that might make me die on camera, and I'm very, very excited about it. We're going to be playing Fear tomorrow night, live streaming Fear. Ghosts are going to scare me, and I might shit myself. I'm very excited about that. So that's going to be great. And if you guys have suggestions of games, let me know. And if you have Steam codes that you're not using that you want me to play, send them to me, man. I'll play them. Hit me up on Steam if you want to be friends with me on Steam, and maybe we can play a game every now and then. Dave Vegas 21. Dave Vegas 21 or Dead on Dave V or something like that. But I think it's Dave Vegas 21 on Steam. Hit me up and we'll play some games, man. So thank you guys very much, man. I hope you all have a very nice evening. I hope you enjoyed the rerun of SmackDown. And we'll see you this weekend for the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share. And as always, if you don't have talent, have a talented mom. How about that? Have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Keep it fucking copious, folks. Peace.